generations planned and our geek hearts thrive. We're the nerd herd, loud and proud. Geeking out, we draw a crowd. From cruises to consoles and everything rad, we live in the dream in our nerdy pad. Lightsabers clash and controllers click. Marvel debates and board game tricks. Disney rides and coasters scream. Living life like a nerdy dream. We're the nerd herd, loud and proud. Geeking out, we draw a crowd. From cruises to consoles and everything rad, we live in the dream in our nerdy pad.
Hello and good evening, everybody. Happy Sunday. Hope you've had a wonderful weekend. Thank you for helping kickstart your week with us here at the Nerd Herd. We are happy that you could join us. I'm going to go ahead without any further ado and get my co-hosts up here. Okay, first we got Mr. Azkhalon is in the house.
What's up? What's up? Hello, everybody. Happy Sunday. Let's do this.
And of course, it's the question that's on everybody's mind as usual. And our main man, Mike, had to come in here earlier just to ask it. Did Jason make it on time, or was he too upset by the outcome of yesterday's game? He is here.
That's right, baby. I'm here. Win or lose, I'm in the building because you know what? We control the controllables. We can't control what's outside, and we don't worry about the noise.
I feel like I was watching a wrestling match right there.
I was trying to bring that. I was trying to bring that whole kind of vibe, you know.
I was getting Southern Baptist preacher. So
the Balls lost on Saturday, but we don't care because we rise up on Sunday, and on Sunday we got a podcast.
Little TD Jakes and in there.
Jason definitely got the energy tonight.
My granny told me, she said she tried to get my preacher. She's like, Jason needs to be a pastor, and because I would sit out there right before like mealtime. And with all the young guys, I'd be out there with a handkerchief dabbing my head, doing my best Southern Baptist. I said, hey, man. And anyway, my preacher walked up behind me one day and put his hands on my shoulders. He's like, is that supposed to be me? And I was like, it was Liz. It was cricket. And he was like, son, I think you have a future. And I was like, oh my gosh, I was humiliated. What's up, y'all? What's up?
Yeah, I was curious how Jason was going to be today too after the loss last night. But when he started dancing to the theme song down below, I figured he was all right.
It's all good, man. It's all good.
Well, and neither one of us are Alabama fans, so we really won't give them a hard time. But some people might. But
we know some folks that probably will. We'll have to stick around for it. All right, so Samire is here. Welcome in, Samire.
Hello.
Good to see you again. Who else is in the house? Oh, hold on. I'm having a little trouble with my trackpad here. All right, Miss Josie Ann is here. Talking to Mike. Mike, of course, is at the trail.
Mike.
They're probably starting to get busier and busier as it gets closer to Halloween. G-Dad is in the house.
G-Dad.
Look out, everybody. Also, look out, everybody, because Scott is here.
Scott is in the building.
Scott is in the house. And then Dixie, not even going to come in and say hello, nothing. She's just going to come in and say, we look old. What thumbnail do we look old in?
He's talking about mine.
Did you do an AI thumbnail or something?
Yeah, and I try to make us look like newspaper page boys, because I got some news that I want to share tonight. So let me see if I can share that really quickly.
I have not seen it.
Let's see. Share screen, and I got like 20,000 screens. So let's see. On a window. There we go. Let's see. All right.
Oh my gosh.
Hold on.
First off, Jason looks normal. Secondly, you look like you are straight out of Sinners,
yeah,
or or I mean, let's be honest. You look like a black guy would in a black and white photograph.
Well, and it's weird. It made me black and
You
white,
look
but not
you look
y'all.
faded
That
out
is
as
so. That is
all get out. And
wow.
then, it lost connection to it. And then I look like G-Dad. I don't even look like me. That's my dad in that picture.
That's
But-
funny.
But
That's
man,
I did old pictures of my buddies one time and
Hey,
sent it to
Chloe.
them, and they're like, "Yours looks the same."
so Chloe is here. Welcome in, Chloe. Welcome in, Jaden.
Hello, hello.
See, Jennifer from Embarkation Nation is in the house. Welcome in, welcome in. Of course, it wouldn't be Sunday night if Danny D wasn't
Yo,
here.
yo.
Same thing for Double A.
Double
Aaron Smith in the house. Oh, and Miss Mandy's here. I'm so sorry you got a mic,
Oh wow.
Mandy. That's
Oh,
no fun way to end your Sunday night. Those are, and I don't know if y'all noticed this or not, but Miss Mandy just had a birthday this week.
yep.
Mandy turned what, 25?
Maybe if Mandy's that old.
Maybe not.
Mandy's a baby.
She'll be.
All right, Ocean to Ocean, Mr. Bruce is in the house. Welcome in. It begins. Here we go. And Dixie's going to start it. It'll get worse when somebody else rolls in, but
Yeah, she probably won't give Jason too much of a hard time
he
about
may
it.
already be in here too, but I haven't made it that far.
It's okay. It's okay. I have
No.
learned a long time ago that I cannot control what I cannot control.
That is true. It is
That's
out
I
right.
can
of
only be a
your
fan.
hands.
Yeah.
So Najuma Brown is in the house. Miss Vicky is here as well. I say an hola chicos. Como está?
But guess
And
who's going to
then-
be wearing Tennessee stuff tomorrow, baby? It's going to be me
That's
And
right, rep your
Chad.
team.
Chad will do
Every
the same
time.
thing.
every time.
Yep. Look, Danny again. Jason is on time. Am I dreaming?
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
Sensei Chet from Sea Leg Journeys is here, raiding on over from his channel. Chet, I don't know if you've seen it yet, but you need to check out my members only video I posted yesterday because I filmed me and Chad going to your restaurant there in Sebring. Let's see here. Mr. Paul is in the house. Welcome in, Paul. Danny wants to know where you got that energy, Jason.
Listen, I don't know. I got a lot to talk to y'all about tonight, so I appreciate it. You know, I'm fired up, man. Things are running on all cylinders right now, so I'm just fired up. I'm excited. I've been waiting to see y'all all day. I've been pumped up. Y'all know I've got good energy, but like I don't know.
You're
man.
a little higher up there today.
I'm a little, well, you know, here's the thing. I've just got a lot of stuff brewing. You know, I've been brewing some stuff up in a pot, and it's all starting to kind of smell a little better. You know what I'm saying? So I'm excited. And I got to see my boys tonight. I'm excited to see y'all.
Yep. Well, as she usually does, Lori has to show up and say hello to Azkhalon first before she says hello to Jason and I.
Hey, Lori.
Come on.
But
I
yeah,
get
so
nothing.
G-Dad is not. Oh no, she said hi to both of us. It's
Oh, she-
here.
okay.
It's here.
Oh, see.
You are last, but
But I got one by myself.
like G-Dad, Lori plays favorites.
She does.
Looks at Double A spotted on the antisocial feed. Vandy not tearing down the goalposts was the ultimate insult to LSU. Vandy not storming the field, period, is like, holy crap, Vandy has made it.
Yeah, you know, here's the thing. Act like you've been there. And also, I love what Diego Pavia said. He goes, he'd been lost the last couple of weeks. I think it's because we talked about this, him hanging out with Johnny Manziel, and he'd kind of lost himself. You know, he was kind of hanging out with that joker. And he said, man, I had to regroup. I don't know if you saw his interview afterwards, but he goes, man, I had to put what meant the most to me. He goes, I kind of lost sight of who I was. And he goes, but I put in God first, which I love that. He said, I just got to find myself and humble myself a little bit, that's the things that I loved about him. But then his cocky bravado was kind of like turning me off. I mean, I like a cocky dude that's a little bit kind of cocky and arrogant, but like he was over the top. I don't know. But I love that he's been humbled a little bit, and he needed that.
And Uncle Dave is in the house. Welcome in, Uncle Dave.
What's up, Uncle Dave?
And here's Ron.
There's Ron.
Ron coming in slow,
I
but
haven't
I'm
seen
sure
any RT comments from Ron.
yet. He might be
No.
saving them all for. Leave it to my
Oh,
dad. I
about
say
you in
I
that
look like
picture.
him in the
I love that
thumbnail,
comment
which I
That took
do.
me a second. I was like, wait, what is he talking
What's he
about?
referring to? Yeah,
because
he's
you look like your
referring to.
dad. That's why. Hmm.
Oh, Double A says you look dead, like it was an in memoriam,
I know, man.
like
ChatGPT did me so dirty.
like you're faded out of the three of us.
And I was trying so hard to match y'all with me, but I just couldn't do it in Canva. Like, there's just not
It kind of
much I
reminds
could
me when
do.
I did the
So
nerd
I just
herd
left
thing,
it
and
the original
remember
one.
we did the goats.
Yes, that was. Look, everybody's guessing on how old Mandy is. So Ron says Mandy's
I
21.
said 25.
Danny says
I think
29.
Mandy's older than we think,
I do too. I think Mandy's 30
but
or,
she
or
looks younger
31.
You said
than
she
she
was younger.
probably
You said
is.
young.
And she's a baby compared to the three of us, but
Well,
she's
you
still
guys,
she's
I'm
still older
52.
because I think Danny's 30 and I think
I
Mandy's
don't.
at least Danny's age.
Wow, I didn't know Danny was that old.
See,
I'm about 50
Midnight is
years
here. Welcome in, Midnight. Glad you could join us. And then right under that, we've got Mitch is back.
old. That's right, Mitch.
Cam
That's
Fam.
right.
Cam Fam is here. Cam Fam is on tonight. We've been very excited. Missed
Wait,
y'all
they're
the
going to
last
be
few
live
weeks.
tonight after?
They are live tonight
Yeah,
after
they're
your
going live
boys.
tonight.
Bet.
So I've got their link pinned at the top of the chat. Y'all make sure you head over there with the rest of us right after this because we are excited to see what they have been up to and what they talk about because the ship they just got off of is the one that we are booked to go on next. So I cannot wait to hear all about the Carnival Liberty.
Can I
All
segue
right.
here while I
Huh?
got the Cam fam in
Can you
here?
segue? Of course
Uh-oh.
you
Yes,
can
yes.
Uh-oh.
segue.
So I
Somebody
have some
has. Hold
exciting
on.
news. All of
Hold
my
on.
cruising buddies, Dixie and I, what the crickets?
Yeah.
Dixie and I just booked the Carnival Liberty for Thanksgiving 2026. So we are going on a cruise with CokerCulture and the Cam fam. So I've
Oh,
been
that's
waiting all week to share that news. Well, actually, a few days because we just booked it the other day. But yes, we are going. So I wanted the Cam fam to be on here before I made that announcement. So
Look,
I
and Mitch
feel so
popped
left
on
out.
over to your site too to give you some
I
love.
feel
Oh,
left
look at
out.
this.
that's Jess. Did you
Yay!
hear that, Jess?
I'm so happy.
Yes.
Jason,
I feel
look it.
left out.
Well, look now.
Jason, your turn.
What's the dates again?
It's Thanksgiving break
November
of next year.
21st through the following Sunday.
Golly, man.
I can't remember, but we'll be next door neighbors to the Cokers as
Yes,
well.
they literally booked the stateroom directly beside us.
G-Dad, I need some comments about this. I need comments about y'all being in the adjoining rooms.
So if you don't think the boys are going to be banging on that door all the time, they don't even know yet. I haven't told them at
Pause.
all.
Pause.
So just be
They
prepared.
got to at least let Dixie sleep in some.
Hey, listen, all I'm saying, if the boats are rocking, don't come a knocking.
Look at Lori. She's referring to Mitch and being in the right room because they're in Azkhalon's chat. Go figure. Go figure. Let's see. Hold on. I see. Yeah, Danny says I know she's closer to my age, and Danny's
Okay.
30. Look, Ron, no way would I say how old Mandy is. Yeah, I know we're kind of being bad here talking about a lady's age. But
Yeah, you never
I know,
say
you
how old
never-
the lady
never ask
is.
that.
Midnight's 33. She's in that
Okay.
age range
Okay.
with you guys.
Still a baby.
Look, and Angie's in the house. Welcome in, Miss Angie Floaty Bodie. Good to see you. Yeah, at midnight. I'm so used to being the youngest one. Nope, you are not here. There's tons of people older than you in this community, that's for sure. But yeah,
I'm only old because G-Dad may be the oldest, but
You're-
I'm close.
I don't know if G-Dad's the oldest. I think there may be some folks in the
Hold on,
community
G-Dad's
older
older
than
than me.
G-Dad.
Oh, wow.
What?
G-Dad's older than me.
Yeah, G-Dad is older than you, but I don't think he's the oldest one in the community.
Oh, really?
Yeah. G-Dad's younger than people give him credit for.
He's what, 50s?
Yeah, he loves you for that. No, G Dad, let's see, what is this? 2025. G Dad's
Take
60,
the check.
64. He'll turn 65 next year.
Okay, so G Dad's my mom's age then.
And there you go. Presented without context, folks.
G Dad, thank you. Thank you, G Dad.
I think he heard Jason's comment.
Yeah, he heard
I
Jason's
need some
comment,
G-Dad
and
in my
G-Dad
life
came
right
through. There's Ron right next door to CokerCulture. Yes, directly
Yep,
next
we're next door.
to us. And then look at Uncle Dave. Yes, the Carnival Liberty out of New Orleans. So we
Out of
will
New
be
Orleans.
coming into your town, Uncle Dave, the night before our cruise, because I think we sail out on a Saturday and we come
Yeah.
back on a Sunday. So we won't be in New Orleans very long by any means. Then midnight. Someone I play with is in his 60s. He's awesome. Yeah, we got a lot of folks
I
in
still
the
game, and
in the community here that are in their 50s and 60s.
I think if you
And then-
gamed when you were younger, you still game now.
and
You just
double
have money to
A.
buy that stuff.
Double A's in G Dad's wheelhouse. I'm pretty sure Mr. Mike. I don't know if Mike's up that way yet, or I'm sure he'll say it in the comments just because I brought that up. But Mike, I think, is in that range. But hey, guess what? I made it to the bottom of the chat for now. For now,
Nice.
we're at the bottom of the chat. Well, boys, I'm excited to hear about y'all's week that y'all have had because it was homecoming week
Oh my
Oh,
at our
man.
school. And I feel like only teachers can understand
yeah,
how crazy homecoming week is.
yeah.
It is like a homecoming week and then the last week of school are the two craziest weeks. In May in general is just awful. Don't
Or
talk
like
to a teacher.
the week
Do
right
not
before
talk to
break
any
too.
teacher in the month of May. But if there's one singular week for teachers that is just off the wall, it's homecoming week.
Yep.
And we just survived that.
Or the day after Halloween.
Yeah, but we
This
don't have
is
to worry about that
Saturday
year.
this year.
Yeah, it's a Saturday, so yeah, we don't have to worry about that.
Mm-mm.
But Friday will probably be off the chain a little bit.
Oh, for sure.
Maybe.
For sure.
Yeah.
Maybe. Because they're all going to want to come into costume. We have to make the announcement like 8 or 9 times
Yeah.
the week leading up to it of costumes are not allowed. Costumes are not school appropriate. If you come in a costume, you will be sent to ISS until you can have a change of clothes. It's insane.
What are you eating, Zach?
Wendy's. I know it's super disappointing to all those of y'all that hope I'm munching on Zaxby's because y'all like to give me crap for
I love
like
Wendy's
Zach and
fries.
Zaxby's.
Wendy's
But,
fries are amazing.
Yeah, Jess and Ty got home a little later than I thought they would, so dinner time ran into nerd herd time, which is never a great mix. Jason, you want to show everybody what you're drinking out of there?
Okay, so yeah, this is my
Oh, that's
Halloween
cool.
Horror Nights 2025. This was one of the drinks. If you got like in the park, you get discounted adult beverages or whatever when you're in the park. So I wanted to be Halloweeny tonight.
Yes, this is everybody's reminder that Jason went to Horror Nights this year, and you'll see that video in March.
Okay, but I told you what happened. I was fearful. I was fearful that I literally and because I realized that I was recording everything in slow motion, it just totally made me like, why am I even doing this now? So like midnight, I was like, we're gonna do any more videos because everything I have is ruined. But I figured out how to speed it up and then sync it with the sound. So it's
Oh, that's
I think
awesome.
I think I can save it, but there's just not a lot of it. But
I
Look
need
at
to-
this. This is
Oh.
fantastic, Dixie. Did you confiscate that shirt? And then, totally unrelated question: if you did, send it to me because that is hysterical. We've seen some that you just shake your head at because they're, oh my gosh, the audacity and the gall that people have to wear some. And I mean, I know it's kids,
Well, they do it to see how long they can get away with it.
Yeah, of
Oh
course.
yeah. Oh yeah.
Let me see if I can push the envelope just a little
Yes.
more, just a little more.
Yeah.
Mitch asked what I got from Wendy's. We don't have anything special going on at our Wendy's right now, so I just got the spicy chicken sandwich. That's my go-to at Wendy's is a spicy chicken sandwich meal.
All
And
right.
so, Jason, you had news.
I do.
What is your news, buddy? You want me to make you big like I did Azkhalon?
Well, no, you don't have to make me big. It's not that. It's not crazy town. I'd rather everybody kind of see your. Okay, so as you guys know, our web person quit on us. I had to kind of take over and do all that stuff, but I've been working really hard to get it ready. But there were some people during a live the other night. I was doing a live pressing hats on TikTok on the Hometown Co. And there were a couple of people said, "Hey, how can I get some of that leatherette? I'd like to try it." And I was like, that's scary. That's scary. We're not ready. I was like, and I finally was like, you know what? Let me just get a couple of people to try it and let's just see what it feels like, how it works out. So they ordered it Thursday. We shipped it Friday. They both, I think, got it Saturday, which was freaking awesome. They got it right away. And, but I was today, the guy texted me. He goes, "Hey, I'm about to start opening this box. The box looks phenomenal. The leatherette looks amazing." And I was like, "Oh, please, please." And I can't explain this to y'all because it's almost like when you send something out that someone's going to have to figure out how to use it, you already have figured it out, right? But they have to like go through the process of learning how to do something, whether it's 3D printing, laser engraving, whatever the case may be. I know the settings and I can tell you what works for me, but you have to figure it out kind of for yourself. But so all day today, like literally, this is why I'm so excited because all day today I was drinking Pepto-Bismol because my stomach was tore up because I was waiting on this guy to try out the stuff. And then he sent me a text and he was like, "Hey, this stuff laser engraves incredibly well." And I was like, "Okay, check. Amazing." Right. But he hadn't pressed it yet, which was stressful because I use a dual layer press. It's got top heat and bottom heat. He only had one that had top heat and I'd only like limited experience with it and was like, I'm not faking it till I make it. Cause I did a test press but I was like, "Hey, this is what I did, but I want you to figure out for yourself." I got so lucky and blessed that the guy that bought stuff was like a very, very pragmatic step by step. I'm going to set my minimums and go up to my maximums. And he went through the process and was like sending me stuff all day. And I had the best experience with this guy. And then when he pressed things out, the first time he did it, he goes, "Hey, this was a little too hot. I figured it out," or "I didn't go long enough." And then we figured it out. And then he got a perfect press to a hat. And then he sent me pictures. And I almost cried because it's so big. I've got so much invested in this. I got so much money invested in this. I need people to be able to figure it out. And it doesn't matter how much people tell me it'll all be fine until you see people pressing hats and using your stuff and having success with it, which is all I want. I don't care about the money. I just want people to have success with it. And if that happens, the money part of it will happen.
Yeah, it'll come.
I don't want people to be unhappy. But he was like, "This stuff is so good compared to brand A and B." And he did a comparison. And this guy he said, "I'm going to make you a video with comparing these other two that we typically use to tell you how much better yours is than theirs." And I was like, how did I land in this world where there's great people just trying to help me? And he doesn't know me. He just saw me on a live. And so when he finally sent me a photo of his hat and it looked phenomenal, and I like ran around the house like a wild crazy man. So because there's just something about that, it's
Yeah.
like when I do a wedding and I spend 2 or 3 weeks editing their photos and you send it and the very first time you get that heart emoji and they go, "Love them all," you just go, so that's today. That's what happened to me. God's been working in my life big, and I've told y'all that. But this was super scary and made me very, very vulnerable to send this out because you're hoping other people are. Because I call myself the Indiana Jones of knowledge. I seek it out, and I will dig and dig and dig until I find it or figure it out. But I think some people just quit too fast. I don't know.
Yeah.
But anyway, that was a long explanation.
Hey,
to tell you
You tried hard things.
Yeah, and
There you
it
go.
was scary as crap, but he's still texting me. He's like, "Man, all of this stuff is so good. I'm so impressed with it." And then he was like, "Hey, if only you had this color, I would probably do all of my business through." And I said, "Well, let me send you what we do in UV printing." And he was like, "Okay, I'm done." But he's about to do a huge order, and I was like, "Man, God is so good." And
That is
I'm here with my
awesome.
friends, and I'm celebrating with you guys, and I'm excited. So
And
That's
hey,
awesome.
we're happy to be here to celebrate with you, man. Because
Awesome.
that's fantastic. Let's
that's why I'm hyped up.
get caught back up in our chat here. So I am not taking orders from because unfortunately I was not the one that got the Wendy's. Jess and Ty got the Wendy's.
Here's a question:
But
vanilla or chocolate or strawberry?
Vanilla.
I guess.
we're talking about Frosties,
Vanilla.
Yeah.
vanilla.
Oh, cheddar.
I didn't have to think about it.
Cheddar's here, and
Hey,
then
Cheddar.
Mitch making sure everybody hits that like on all 3 channels.
Thanks, Mitch.
Thank you, buddy.
And Midnight saying, let's all do the happy dance for Jason. Yes,
Yep,
absolutely.
I appreciate that.
Absolutely. Danny, the person who took my big bro's wedding, was an amazing photographer. Jason himself is an amazing photographer.
Yeah.
Well, thank you.
But
thank you.
again, Mr. Hobby Hopper, down there, he's going to do it with everything.
Yeah.
Azkhalon, we're getting killed in the chat already of folks saying chocolate.
Yeah, I see that. Well, I knew what Dixie was going to put
Chocolate's
anyways.
the best, man. Chocolate's the best.
See,
I'm not.
Ty is with me. Jess and Chad would say chocolate. So.
Okay. So y'all 50-50 split.
I mean, they just brought vanilla. Didn't vanilla just become a thing in the recent years?
Vanilla?
Wasn't it always chocolate?
Yeah, the Frosties were chocolate.
The
Vanilla
Frosties have always been
fairly
chocolate.
recent.
Because so y'all don't know, my very second job, my first job was Taco Bell. Remember, I got fired because I was eating chips off the line and I was throwing it away. But I got fired from Taco Bell because you're not. It's frowned upon
to take some off the top, like
Well,
you were.
but no, but like when chips fell out onto the whole thing, he was like, "Can you clean up all these chips?" I'm like, "Absolutely, I can."
Nom 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 nom.
And so I'm
He's like, what's the difference? Because you were going to throw them away, weren't you?
Yes, and so on the way back, I'm like, "Hey, I'm just gonna eat a chip," and he goes, "Did you just eat that chip?" I'm like, "Absolutely, I did." He was like, "You can't eat stuff off the line. You're supposed to throw that away." And I was like, "Well, that's crazy." And there was nobody here while I'm cleaning up. There was nobody watching me eat said chip. I ate chip with no one in the.
Yeah, that's like they're going in the trash anyway.
Jason would be that
So
guy.
my
Yes,
second job was Wendy's, Zach, and I poured the big whole vat of chocolate in every day to that. And then if somebody order a burger and you went to give it to them and they were like, they looked at it. Sometimes they would look at their burger right when they got it. They wouldn't like take a bite. They would just open it up and go, "This has pickles on it. I don't want it." And they hand it to you. So then they just throw that away, right? So I'm like, I'm not throwing away a burger. So those went to the side for lunch. You know what I mean?
G-Dad saying you like Pac-Man eating the dots.
Yum, 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 bro.
Now they
Yes.
just let you keep it now if they mess up the order at this point.
Everybody's jumping on Jason. This is if
So
it's not
Jason,
for
if
being
you work there
late,
now,
man,
you wouldn't get all those extra snacks.
Okay, so the first time he warned me, the second time he was like, "Hey, take this bucket of meat and cheese." There was just a little bit left. So on the way back, I grabbed the chips that was thrown away, and on the way back, I grabbed a little bit of cheese and a little bit of meat and took a bite and was on the way back in chewing it. He goes, "What are you eating?" I was like, he goes, "Man, you're done. I got to fire you." And I was like, "Okay, this job's not for me." I was Snacky Sam.
At least they fired you to your face. There's
They
that.
They did. It's fine. And guess what? I left right when he fired me, and he goes, "Hey, I need you to finish your shift." I'm like, "What? No, you just fired me, bro. It's Friday night. I'm leaving." He was like, "Well, I need you to work the end of your shift." I'm like, "No, I'm leaving. Bye."
Better things to do.
Yeah, he should have waited.
Yep.
That was dumb.
Wait till my shift's over, and then
I left G-Dad. I was out of there.
they're like, "Listen, fat boy, you gotta go."
I have never been fired from a job except for freaking Taco Bell. How's that even possible? How do you? They can't even get people at Taco Bell, and I worked, and they don't give discounts. So shame on you, Taco Bell and Wendy's. They give you no discount on your lunch break.
Oh,
So they
really?
get
Oh,
it
that
then.
really stinks. No employee discount?
Yeah, when I worked at Domino's, we would get, if we worked the morning shift, they would make us a pizza. We got one free pizza that we kind of had to share with the other people working the morning shift. Evening shift, though, yeah, we didn't really get anything. But I think we got
Shame
a
on these people.
discount. Yeah, I think we got an employee discount.
Give me half off or something. I mean, hey, listen, at least I got like 50% off on lava lamps at Spencer's when I worked there.
I never worked a job in fast food.
Domino's was my only food job.
So
I didn't
I
have
never
many
worked in
jobs
retail
growing
either.
up.
Really, Zach?
All I did, I got in the ground floor of lifeguarding. And so,
Yeah.
all my whole career before teaching was all in aquatics.
You did that in high school even too, didn't
Yeah,
you?
that was
Yeah.
Zach,
my
did you have
first
abs
job.
back then? Did you have abs back then?
No, I never
Did you have
really.
long hair? Did you do this?
No, I've had this haircut since I was like 14 years old.
I was
What
gonna
about
say
the zinc?
Zach's hair, he's always kept it low.
I've always kept it short.
Did you put
Um,
zinc on your nose? Real heavy zinc?
No, I did not have. I did not have that '80s style lifeguard look. And then, outside of my very first summer of lifeguarding, I worked indoors. I worked at the aquatic center or the Y. So
Yeah.
I had year round. I basically had job security. It wasn't seasonal. And then I got to KSU, and for the first couple of years there, I worked at the pool there and became the aquatics coordinator
Is that
there.
where you met Jess? She was like, "Hey, I can't swim."
No,
And Zach came out to the Baywatch theme.
just Jess
No,
Jess
man.
Jess can barely swim. Even she's one of those. She's afraid to put her head under the water, like terrified. So it's funny that she married me.
Yeah. Well,
She's
'cause
trying
you
to
could
say
save
off
her,
screen that
'cause you
she's
could
not that
save
bad.
her.
I was about to say, I hear her defending herself.
She's trying, but she can't. There's no. She can't. She knows I'm right, but no, that would have been great. But no. Well, I did go ahead and gift some memberships since I knew I
Saw
still
that. I
had
saw
some
that.
for the month. So Roxy got a membership. Miss Najuma got one. Eddie got one. Savannah got one. And Cruising is Fun Anytime. Miss Cheryl got a membership. So awesome. Look, see, this is beautiful. I just heard Jess laugh in the background.
Yes, of
Yep,
course you did.
she knows. Look, and hashtag poor Jess. Yep, let's hashtag Team Jess this. And Mitch, somebody's in trouble. I'm always in trouble. That's that scene in the Avengers where Hulk's secret is like, I'm always angry.
Always angry.
I'm always in trouble. That's how I just stay ready. And then G-Dad, thank you, G-Dad, for backing me up. You should see Jess come down a water slide. Yeah, exactly.
Am I the only person who's ever been fired from a job? I need to know.
Have you? I'm sure you're not the only person that's ever been fired
For eating food
from a
off the line?
job.
Maybe that.
I'm sure.
Maybe that.
I have a feeling we have some folks in the chat that are with you.
I bet you Ron's been fired from a job. Ron looks like he would get fired from a job because he looks
Hold on.
like me.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. You're basing it off of how he looks.
Ron,
and y'all might as
share.
well
You got to
be
share,
twins.
Ron. What job did you get fired? Tell me with a bad man. Yeah, tell me. I wanna know
Azkhalon,
who
were
got
you
fired.
there on Thursday when Jason told Rod to get some just for mids so that they could be twins?
I wasn't there yet because I had what did I have Thursday? Oh, I went to the flag football game. So yeah, I didn't get into towards the end because that's when I chimed in and said I was mad Jason's on here before me. That was when I joined. So I kind of missed all your talk about the games.
Ron,
Okay.
wow, why you bring me into this? It's Jason's fault.
Ron.
I like the fact that Jason's like, who's been fired? I'm sure Rod's been fired.
Ron's been fired
The
several
first-
times. I know Ron has.
First
I can see it
person
in his
that
face.
comes to mind is Ron. That
Fired.
guy.
That guy. Listen to this. Look at this comment. And we're always in bed with Zach and Jess. Paul,
This is true.
on TikTok or Scotty.
Because we're in the bed early and
Oh, in bed. Okay.
yeah, that's the joke. Like that we
Okay.
we take
Right,
people to bed because we just move the TV on upstairs in the bedroom.
I got you.
Look, hold on first before we show Ron's comment. Mitch says be nice to Ron.
Hold on.
Mitch,
Be
did
nice
you
to
write that
Jason.
or did Taryn write that?
Be
Because
nice to me.
nobody's nice to you. But look, I have only had 5 jobs in my life. Okay, well, Ron, that's not the question. The
That's
question is
not what we asked.
how many of the 5 have you been fired from? That
Come
was
on.
that was the
Come on.
question.
As you've never been fired from a job?
I have been fired for a job.
What was it?
What did you do?
It was CVS, and I worked there for 10 years, and it was a money situation that I left out. And yeah, they had to, like, the guy when he came in, it was the loss prevention guy. Like, I've been there so long, like, he didn't even want to have to fire me. But yeah, when I was closing one night, I left some money out on the in the office accidentally, and it didn't end up in the deposit. And so yeah, loss prevention had to come in and
How
fire
much
me.
money are we talking here?
I can't even remember at this point. It's been,
Tree
what was
fitting.
that? It was
Probably
like
was no
20,
mo- it
2012, 2011, 2012.
I have
Somewhere around
$3.
that. Because yeah, as soon as I
$3.
started college, I worked at Just for Feet for a little bit and then quit. And then I ended up working at CVS, and I was there pretty much throughout college and most of my 20s while I was doing music and stuff. And yeah, so like I said, the loss prevention guy knew me really well. And when he came in, he was like, I hate to even have to do this. But it was a loss prevention issue. So
Well, I am in trouble now with 2 women. So there's that. I'm sorry, Taryn. I'm sorry. My apologies. Definitely don't mean to make you angry. Lori says you're not supposed to have a TV in the bedroom. Well, Lori, I mean, I don't know what to tell you. We got to have the TV in the bedroom because I mean
Funny
we ain't
story.
playing
Can I tell y'all
checkers.
I got to tell you a funny story about that TV in the bedroom because my wife, she's technically challenged with technology. Okay.
Hey, Azkhalon.
yeah, yeah,
You just got thrown under the bus.
that's a
Like,
story. It's kind of funny,
Mom
actually.
quit for him. You got to tell that in a second. But
Yeah, I will. You go first.
we had a TV in our bedroom, and my wife was like, "I'm going to bed. It's like 6:00," and I'm like, "What are you doing?" She's like, "I'm just going to go to bed. It's 6:00." I go up there, and she's watching TV in our bedroom, and I was like, "Hold on." So I was like, "You know what? What can I do to fix this?" So I basically pulled the card out of the box. This is back when you had digital boxes. I pulled the card out of the box and pretended like the TV box was broken and that we were going to have to pay like Sarah, I hope you're not watching this. I pulled like it was going to be like $300 for a brand new box. And I said, babe, we can't afford to get a new box right now. And so I pretended our TV was broken so that she would stop going to bed at 6:00. So if you're watching this, Sarah, gotcha. But yeah, I 100% pretend like the TV was broken.
See, G Dad, that's all they can do in the bedroom. That's
G-Dad is the real one. He's the real one.
I didn't even know she was right there.
This is 40.
Shots fired from G-Dad.
This is 40. Everybody's stating where their TV is now. TV is in family room and bedroom. See, we have one in the family room. We have one in the bedroom, and the boys have one in the gaming room. And then Ty has an old, I'm blanking on the old TV that he has.
CRTV?
Yes.
CRT?
CRT TV hooked up to the Nintendo, but he can't watch TV on it. All he does is play.
So your boys don't have TVs in their room. Well,
They
other than
don't.
and
What's really funny about that? Neither one of them has ever asked for one.
wow. See, I've always had one in my room growing up, but Dixie didn't. She always thinks it was weird that I had one.
I think G-Dad got us a TV for our bedroom when we were maybe in the 4th grade. Well, me. When I was in the 4th grade or 5th grade, because I remember watching the Braves in the World Series or win the World Series in 95 from my bedroom. Like, that's a memory I vividly have. So I know I had one at 10. Are you clapping or are you taking a time out?
Has anybody but me noticed that what Azkhalon's sign says behind his head?
Oh, well, I mean, if you watched his live stream,
Bed Wednesday.
Yeah, I was wondering if somebody was going to point that out because it's still up there.
That's what he has renamed his Scary Wednesday live stream.
Yeah, my buddy Sumayer came up with that. And so I got to play a scary game every Wednesday now.
I'm still watching your Nobody Drowns on my watch videos.
Those are the best.
I love those.
Yeah, I got to get back to Water Park
Wednesday
Simulator. I missed it.
Okay, so why does YouTube show your at name instead? Nexus, are you in Jason's chat? Because I'm wondering if it's something that he's got in his chat settings. Because your name is the only one that I've noticed so far in the chat that's coming up like that, and everybody else is coming up
You're just special.
with their normal ones. So it's
You're
probably
special.
a Jason
Yeah,
thing.
because
It's
I'm
probably a
looking at
Nexus
mine
thing.
and
I know
yours,
him
and it
very
just says,
well.
it doesn't say at, it just says like Azkhalon or Defam Adventures, but on Jason's it does say the at too. So
So I
yeah,
bet you it's
that's weird.
Jason's.
It's my fault that you're
And see, Ron agreeing with that. The Azkhalon water park adventure videos are so funny. And Midnight, if you're still in here, I know you like watching gamer stream. You need to check out Azkhalon's stuff because he does a lot of variety stuff. And Azkhalon, I'll have to get you in Midnight's Discord when we get off of this because she
Okay.
she streams a lot of Red Dead.
Yeah, and I've been wanting to play those. Yeah, I've seen the channel. I know some Red Dead Online stuff and stuff like that. I
How
didn't
are
even
the
know they
water
had it
park
online
videos
for
going though?
Red
How
Dead.
are they doing? How are they doing well?
Who?
Your water park videos.
Oh, they
Oh,
have to be, right?
they're doing. I mean, yeah. I mean, they're doing pretty normal
I'm
numbers,
sure
especially
they're
that latest one. Because pretty much my non-sports stuff, I get anywhere from 0 to 200 ish
Yeah.
views. And so I think the one with the drowning, once I changed the thumbnails, because I'm trying to make me dress like whatever role I'm taking over in the games that I'm playing. That's kind of
Yeah.
my new little thing.
the innkeeper.
That was the first one I think that got over 100 views.
The innkeeper thumbnail. That one.
The
Thank
lighthouse.
you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. The light keeper. Excuse me. The
Yeah.
light keeper.
So yeah, so I'm trying to figure out which game I'm playing Wednesday. I got a couple of ideas. But yeah, I'll probably make that thumbnail tomorrow and whatever, because I love my task oriented scary games too. So whatever one I pick, I'm gonna try to make myself,
So
look like
Midnight says she's doing RP in Red Dead this week. And then we know Lori loves watching the games.
that.
Sometimes it'll just be me and Lori hanging out
Yeah.
in Azkhalon's chat. But
And a lot of it with Water Park Simulator, I've been streaming that one primarily, and I'm steadily, the more consistent I stay with the Wednesday, Friday streams, I'm seeing that, I'm getting more and more people, I think, come in. So
looky here, Rob just showed up. Hey
Sorry, I was
there,
clicking
hey
something.
there, Rob. Welcome
Mhm.
in.
You
Wanting to know
literally
what's
clicked when I was clicking.
going on with Mr. Wholesome. Well, let me tell you what.
All right, which one are you talking about? Because
Who
I'm
is the most
Mr.
wholesome
Wholesome
now?
too.
Has the crown? Just okay. Just
Oh,
because
you got the wholesome. Okay, you win. You got the pose.
I almost think Zach.
Hey,
that
by the way,
Azkhalon has taken the crown from Mr. Wholesome.
I'm sporting the Nerd Herd shirt.
Hey, stop clapping! Stop clapping!
Hey, Azkhalon. Jason doesn't know this, so Azkhalon,
Mm-hmm.
congratulations on winning trivia this week.
Yeah.
Azkhalon
Was
won
it bad?
Thirsty Thursday trivia this week.
Was it bad?
Azkhalon,
Were you wholesome?
what was the topic of Thirsty Thursday trivia that you won?
Okay, so the sports one, Zach won, which I'm mad because I was almost the only person to get all of them right, but I messed up on the volleyball one, even though I clicked too fast. But I won the alcoholic beverage. What? Now I had Dixie's help.
Oh, there's the return of the throw
Well,
under
I'm
the
in trouble
bus.
now, probably, but
Dixie
so
is back.
Dixie was
She's
helping
hurting
too,
right
so
now.
we were answering together.
Look, Mitch is, of course, thought he was asking Azkhalon how it's going.
Yeah, exactly.
So,
But yeah, I was like, what does that say about me? I won the trivia about alcoholic beverages.
oh, what is this? What did you do, Azkhalon? Lord, you've gotten me in trouble with Scotty J on Wednesday. Oh,
Because she's
are you
been
causing
in
her to
my,
be late?
watching my stream. Because Scotty J starts at what 7 p.m. my time, 8 y'all time.
It depends on when he gets home from work or if he's off work, because he does his pre-show party on TikTok to get himself all warmed up and in the mood for his live.
Okay.
His live is 8:30 Central, so 8:30 your
Okay.
time.
You're telling
But-
me that Scotty fluffs before he goes live?
Yep, you
Well,
can
you
say
know,
it that way.
fun.
But he's partying early. If he's off, he's probably on TikTok by
Lori says
6:30.
that Az got her in trouble, but Lori always says hi to you, Az, and Zach
Well,
and
I'm
I
sorry,
together.
Lori, for getting you in trouble with the pre-show. But yeah, I've been starting at 6, a little bit earlier. But once track season starts, the first week of November, I'll have to go back to the 6:30 start time. But you can watch me and Scotty J on multiple screens.
Look, Raymond, you will love the cruise, Mr. Drinker.
Oh yeah, I gotta find out about those beverage packages and stuff.
Yep, you'll have to
Yeah.
start doing your research now.
Are they
Yeah.
expensive?
So
for
I'll be
those?
asking you and Mitch a bunch of questions
Are
going
they
forward.
crazy? The drink packages and stuff.
It varies depending on what you're getting, and of course, price is going to vary from cruise line to cruise line. So,
So, like, if you're doing just like beer type stuff, is that different? Is it like
Yeah.
based on that?
Well,
Okay.
I saw with Carnival, and again, I was going to ask you guys about this later, that they had a package that included like a bunch of stuff like energy drinks, sodas, alcoholic beverages, all in one. It was like 60 or 70 a person, I think, for the 8 days. And so I
That's
thought that
not
was
bad at all, though.
a good deal.
That's
Yeah,
not
So
well-
yeah, Dixon and I was already looking at that.
the boys and I will probably just get a soda package. That's what we tend to do.
Yeah.
And then Jess, the last few times we've gone, she's gotten a soda package and a coffee card.
Okay.
But
Still
none of
waiting
us
on
are big
Cruise
drinkers.
Jason
But yeah,
video
this
pack.
Azkhalon, this is the key that you need to remember right here.
per day.
It's going to be priced per
Oh,
person
that's per
per
day.
day.
Okay.
So
See, I didn't look into it fully yet. I was just looking at the different things that
That's
was
really not that bad
possibly
either.
offered.
That's really not that bad either, though.
So,
Really, depending on what
okay.
you're getting. Like,
depending on how much you're drinking.
well,
Well,
I mean,
yeah.
I don't want to go crazy, but I also don't want to not like if I mean, because I know if I go to this next year at Thanksgiving with you guys, just so you know, I am not a heavy adult person. I'm heavy.
Oh, you're a heavy adult.
I'm a heavy adult, but I'm not a heavy like partaker, but I will partake. But like, I don't want to have to limit. And I know that Sarah, she's not big. She doesn't drink or a lot, but she'll have something. I just don't want to be a limit. So if we have throughout an 8-hour, 10-hour, 12-hour, we're going to go 14 hours a day with you
Yeah.
guys, I'm sure. So in that amount of time, you know, you're going to have at least 6 to 7, right?
I think the
throughout
limit's
whole day.
15, isn't it, or
Yeah.
something like that?
They
I've been
do have a
trying to
per
do
day
some
limit.
research.
I
They
do.
do have a limit.
Yeah. And that's fair.
Yeah, but like I can't, because of medication, I can't do really more than 3 drinks anyway. So
Well,
Oh, yeah.
I typically don't drink a whole lot. This past cruise, it was a huge anomaly.
yeah.
Where I ended up having more adult beverages than Jess did, and it's not
Still
that
waiting
she
on that
even
dance
has a
video.
lot. Huh?
Still waiting on the
Oh,
dance video.
speaking of, the next
Yeah,
cruise
we got
video
some cruise videos
is
out.
finally coming out this Thursday. So I do have one more from our Central Florida trip coming out tomorrow, which was us going to Hallow Scream. Quit doing the 6-7 thing, Jason.
Yeah, I just
And then you did it on purpose, you middle school teacher, you. And then excuse me. I lost my train of thought
I
because
know
of
6-7 throws everybody
y'all
off.
all saw it. I know y'all saw it. So why
Oh, G-Dag, that's a good
why are
hack.
why are you doing what you do, Dad? My God.
What did he say? Put that back up. What did he say he does?
You take empty shampoo bottles, fill them up with vodka and tequila.
G-Dad. And I guess if you added a little bit of like rum, like a coconut rum, it'll smell like shampoo.
Wait. I gotta ask G-Dad this.
Ultimate
Then.
hack.
G-Dad, have you ever been fired from a job?
Yeah, you know G-Dad.
Oh, we gotta. Oh, please, Dad, please, yes, come through with that. We've got to get G
Do you
Dad
know
to
he
come
has?
here
Do
one
you know
night.
he has?
'Cause-
He's got to have been fired.
But we'll.
Yeah, no, that could
I will probably have to be on
Okay.
location at G Dad's apartment to to make it happen. But oh my gosh. So
Cam Fed said that'll get you banned for life.
well, G Dad doesn't cruise, so he may already have a ban and be on a no cruise list for all we know.
He may be.
Look, hold on, wait till it comes. Oh well, I'll be happy when I get paid.
Yes, sir, G Dad. Let them know. Shampoo Sammy. Let
Wait,
'em
hold
know.
on. Put up what Ron said.
What
Ask the
Ron
girl who
say?
put whiskey in tampons.
People
Wait,
were
I have seen that. That's
Did they like just
disgusting.
squeeze it out and
Yes,
like
yes, I've seen
how does
that.
that
That's
work?
crazy.
What?
oh, what is wrong with
What
you?
has just happened in our lives here?
That makes no sense. Like,
How?
And you
Oh,
absolutely demonstrated it. That was amazing. That's the best thing I've ever seen in my entire life.
well, I'm like, how does that like?
Six.
oh my gosh! Now, please go back to doing this.
I've
But
banned that from one of my classes because even at the high school level, the freshmen they do that crap.
oh yeah, because they're all done. See, for me, like I'm so glad I don't teach all freshmen this
Yeah.
year. I
Yeah.
did have one class last year, but and I know you have freshmen, so you see it more. The one thing that annoyed the crap out of me that I don't see them do a whole lot anymore is shadow box.
Yeah.
Oh
See,
yeah.
okay.
Oh,
So I got into shadow
Please
boxing a little
tell
bit
people
with
what that
them.
is, by the way,
It was
for all the
cool. I think it was like what 2 years ago. We would
Jess
see it at
knows.
track meets like all the time, like in between events, kids just doing all of
look,
that.
look
But
at
yeah,
what
that died out pretty quickly.
you've done. The children are now in the chat
Mandy knows.
doing the 6-7 thing, and
Is this him getting fired?
As a gigolo.
Oh, G Dad. Don't
I
ever
quit you,
change,
G
G
Dad.
Dad.
I quit you, G Dad.
hey,
My
man,
hero.
maybe
You're my hero,
coming
G
in
Dad. You're my
asking the
hero.
important questions.
What the
Don't
next
nibble the next
Okay,
water park
so
video, me.
I haven't recorded. I didn't record anything this weekend. We had a busy weekend. Dixie had her uncle was in town,
Oh,
and so we worked the ACT yesterday morning, and then yesterday evening we drove to Gunnersville, which is like an hour or so away from where we live, to eat dinner with all of them with Dixie's
Hey,
family. And
Ty.
so
Ty.
I haven't recorded anything, and I just had the don'ts today. So I'm planning to stream Friday, Water Park Simulator, if I don't
Yep.
record a video before then.
Yep. Yep.
Oh, this somebody asked G Dad if he had one cup.
yeah.
Oh, man,
Nexus, don't encourage him.
this is
He
going
needs.
off the rails.
Yeah. See you midnight. Thanks for hanging out with us for a
Yes,
little
bye
bit here.
midnight. Take care. I have to check out more of your channel.
Yes, Jess has been going back and forth quite a bit tonight. I have two pieces of news to share with everybody.
Oh, let's go.
Okay, and I got one more.
Um, I've told y'all, but I don't think I've told everybody. One's personal, one's channel news. Channel news, we're less than 500 watch hours away from 4,000.
That's
So
awesome.
it's steadily going up.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'll keep everybody updated because that'll be when we hit 4,000. I don't know what I'm going to do, but I'm going to do something. And then my personal news, I know I shared with the guys off air last week or maybe 2 weeks ago, how much weight I've been losing. And as of yesterday, I am under 200
Oh,
pounds
nice.
for the first
That's my goal.
for the
That's
first time in about 3 years, maybe even 4 years.
He's bringing sexy back.
And I'm not miserable doing it this time like I was when I was on keto, and that's what got me there last time. This time, this medicine, man, my appetite is gone. Like I'll eat one meal a day and be perfectly fine, which is insane.
I know.
And
Yeah.
Speaking
Wow.
on that, Zach, I have purposely I think they've been asking me to move up in my dosage a little bit because my blood sugar's perfect, but it's like y'all gave it to me for blood sugar, not for weight. But they were like, yeah, but you should be losing and your blood sugar be good. So we're gonna bump you up. And I'm like, that's kind of garbage, but like I guess I'm okay with it. But I know it's gonna mess with me, right? I know it's gonna be something where when I do the first one, like for a day or two, it's gonna be like awful. It's but again, if I lost weight, it wouldn't be terrible. It wouldn't be terrible. I love that my blood sugar's been perfect. So
Yeah.
and so the fact that they were like, okay, but yeah, you should be losing weight too, and I'm like, but that's not why you gave it to me. And so anyway,
Welcome in TC's Tea. This is the first time I've seen y'all in here tonight. I hope I didn't miss you earlier, but no, I'm not intermittent fasting. I actually started intermittent fasting, like with Scott. Scott hooked me up with how to properly do that. But after doing that for a couple weeks, my doctor put me on Manjaro because my A1C was just too high and wasn't going down. And
it's a wonder drug. It really is.
and so since I got put on that, I stopped with the intermittent fasting because I'm not eating anywhere close to what I was eating before, and so there was just no. And I've never been one to be able to really do a good job of watching what I eat, especially when it comes to portion sizes. I always eat more than I should portion size wise,
yeah,
and
that's me
now
sometimes.
like I'm hardly finishing meals.
Yeah.
So it's interesting. And now we got Rob doing 6 7. Everybody's
Do
doing
you have
6.
about 6 to 7 bites of everything you eat?
Sometimes it feels that way.
It's funny because I banned that with one of my classes, but whenever I'm giving examples using numbers, I'll always say 6 or 7. It's just like it's ingrained in my brain for some reason. And so
And
if
so
I
all
ever
the kids
say
sit there and
6
snicker.
7, if I ever say it, they are allowed to go 6 7. So I accidentally said it the other day, and then they got to do it, and they were so happy because they've
So
been waiting on it.
the things that bring the children joy.
I
Yeah.
know. It's
It's something else.
And apparently they banned me from saying the word job, and I still don't understand why.
Do
the
you
pause
say
thing.
job a lot?
Not really. So I need to ask them about that tomorrow. Be like,
It's about a
why am I
dirty
banned
thing.
from saying
It's
job?
dirty. It's a dirty thing, it's dirty. That's why.
Yeah, I'm sure
Just use your
everything.
head.
I'm sure
You know what it
everything is some way, shape, or form.
And
But
that's
I'd say
funny. We've been talking
anything.
about getting fired from jobs.
Yeah. Well, it's funny because PE, everything's balls. Everything's balls.
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
Balls,
yeah,
balls,
yeah,
balls.
yeah.
yeah,
So if I'm like, hey, like kids are like run into the PE, and I'm like, I will have like dodgeballs or just whatever we got set up, and I'm like, hey, listen, can you please stop touching my balls? And the kids are like, pause.
Oh man, with
I'm like,
kids, you got to be so careful with what
so,
you
but
say.
I'm so old, I don't even think about it. I just say it.
Yeah.
And the kids are like, Coach, are you serious? I'm like, listen, just because my balls are out, don't grab them. Leave them alone. And I don't. And the kids are like, they're like, Coach, stop. And I'm like, listen, if you would stop touching them, I would stop paying them. But I mean, I get why they think it's funny, but like, I'm just talking about
Yeah,
balls,
the
Yeah.
actual balls.
actual balls. Like, and
Oh
they're like,
man.
and so the kids are like, I'm like, stop, you're stop grabbing the balls. And they're like, they go
Just-
nuts.
just stop. Be
Stop,
be
G-Dad.
done.
Stop grabbing them.
Stop, G Dad.
G-Dad.
G Dad's not going to stop.
He's not gonna stop.
He's not going to stop. All right, we got a couple minutes. I don't want to cut into Cam Fam too much, fellas. Who wants to go
Oh,
first? Who's got?
Well, I just wanted to say, speaking of Cam Fam, so next Sunday night after we're done with Nerd Herd, Dixie and I are going to be joining them on their live stream.
That's
We're going to be,
okay.
yeah. So we're going to be talking about,
Big
they're
time.
going to be asking us questions about never cruising before. And so we actually got one booked now, but we still
I'm a
have not
Tennessee
gone on
fan,
a
but I've
cruise
never
yet.
cruised
And
before
so
either.
we're going to ask them questions. Dixie and I are going to make a list because there's a lot of things we got questions about. So again, we're going to be asking Cam Fam, you guys, Cokers, the travel agent. We're going to be asking all of that so we make sure we understand fully everything and how it works.
You heard it here first, folks. 2 hours of Azkhalon next Sunday night.
Yep.
Double the as.
Double Azkhalon. And not to mention Dixie will make a return
Yeah.
to the screen.
So I'll probably have to leave, Nerd Herd a few minutes early, obviously.
Yeah,
I'll have to make a few adjustments since Dixie and I both will be on the camera. But yeah, so that'll be next Sunday after we're done with Nerd Herd.
Awesome.
All right. So TCT asked a question here before we get into our closing stuff. Which cruise ship are we all booked on, Raymond?
Not
So
me.
that's the Carnival Liberty. Settling out Thanksgiving week, New Orleans next year.
Next year. So we still have a while. All
Yeah,
right,
we got over a year right now.
Jason, I'm gonna let you go first.
Let's do this. All right. So listen, I had some stress today. I had some stress and things I couldn't control, things I couldn't navigate outside my realm of control, which is hard. But I know that in doing hard things, you're going to put yourself in situations that are uncomfortable. You're going to put yourself in situations you can't control. But again, in good faith, to do hard things, you got to expect that those things will happen. So, and I'm one. I ate my words today, and I finally had to sit down and go, Jay, this is the path that you've chosen. You're going to put yourself out there, do hard things. Sometimes you can't control what other people do or how they interpret instructions or however it may be. But guys, this week I want you to tackle more things that are hard for you. And if it's something out of your control, it's okay. It's okay. Take a deep breath and relax. It's going to be okay. Just like I did. It's what you can do. But again, you can't do hard things and not go through this. So it's part of the process. I love you guys. Thank y'all for tuning in. And the website app drops at the end of this month. I expect all of you guys to jump in there, and you don't have to buy anything, but I expect you to be on there, at least hanging out. Let me know how the website looks.
I'm gonna let Azkhalon close us out tonight.
Oh,
'Cause
yes.
I don't know if he has before, or maybe he has. I don't know. I'm struggling. Jason had a rough day today. I had a rough week, to put it mildly. I very much have been looking forward to getting on here and laughing and cutting up, because this was a very, very, very long week. A lot of work, a lot of hard things, and a lot of things that did not get appreciated, for what was done this week. So that's always hard. So I'm really looking forward to this next week and see what it holds. I told you guys already, content wise, I've got something for you tomorrow and Thursday. Tomorrow is our first visit to Hallow Scream, the Halloween event at Busch Gardens, Tampa. We were able to film inside the houses there, so we'll have that for you guys. And then Thursday will be our first full day of the cruise, so you'll get to see us at Royal's Private Island of Coco Cay or Coco Key, and our first full day there on the ship. Really excited to showcase that for you guys.
All right, I'm going to try to be quick, going last since Cam Fam's already started, so we can make it over there. But it's the holiday season as far as I'm concerned, because I count Halloween as well. So just like always, kind of what I talk about, you got Halloween coming up, Thanksgiving coming up in another month, and then Christmas, of course, and then we got the new year. So this is the perfect time, like always, to spend some time with family and, your friends and those people that you cherish and that you're close to. Because I've just been thinking, I guess it's a part of getting old, lately about, I've been pretty blessed in my 40 years on this earth. I haven't really lost a whole lot of people that are close to me. I lost, 3 of my grandparents, but outside of that, like my immediate family and a lot of my close friends, they're still here on this earth. And so I've been really trying to make efforts to, even if I can't see them regularly, just call them, talk for a little bit, just try to, and if I can, try to hang out with them as much as I can. Cause you never know when you may not get to see that person again, or they may not get to see you again. So just this holiday season, I'm not saying just use it as an excuse to spend time with family and friends, but it's a good opportunity to do so. And then starting in 2026, keep that trend going. Like my youngest sister, lives in Birmingham, and my wife and I, we got to get back to that. But we've been doing like game night with them once a month, just try to figure out ways that you can, spend time with those people that you care about and make those awesome memories that, you can have, because one day, they may not be around anymore, or you may not be around anymore, but you got those memories that you can cherish. All right. I will see you guys later. There's the boys.
You brought it.
Get out of
tonight,
here and
baby.
head over
You
to the
brought it.
Cam Fam. Oh, thank you.
Rob, Canadian Thanksgiving has passed. American Thanksgiving, we still have another month.
Yeah, we got another month.
But well, we will Yeah, we're talking U.S. Thanksgiving.
Yes, U.S. Yes, yes.
And
The
look,
Canadian one already passed. Sorry.
Nick is having to close us out with a little 6-7 action because of course. So again, hope you guys will join us over at the Cam Fam. We'll see you next Sunday. Same bat time, same bat channel, folks.
What's your why?